Hello, it's going to be a windy and changeable weekend for all of us across the UK. Particularly wet across Western Hills. That's where those strong westerly winds will push up a lot of rainfall. Brighter skies in the east to the shelter of those hills, but outbreaks of rain for many of us through Friday evening. And as we go through midnight and the early hours of Saturday, those outbreaks of rain will move through from the west to the east, but particularly persistent rain across the hills of Wales and northwest England. Now, cloudy skies for most of us, a few breaks in the cloud to the north of Scotland, slightly lighter winds here, a touch of frost, some icy patches as we start off the weekend. Most places are covered by cloud and rain. These are the weather fronts that we start off Saturday with, then a gap before further weather fronts come along from the west later in the day. So, a respite in the rain as we go through Saturday morning. If I pause it there at 8 a.m, then you can see how much of Scotland, much of England, clearer skies as we start off the weekend. A lot of dry weather as well, so it's not all bad, but Wales, further persistent wet weather, particularly over Western Hills, and it just keeps raining over Wales through Saturday morning. The rain does ease, but by the time we get to the afternoon, a couple of inches or more will have fallen over the mountains of Wales. Northwest England also faring quite badly as far as the rain goes. Now, the clearer skies in the north and the east don't last long because later in the day, thickening cloud and another pulse of wet weather pushes in from the west. This one pushing into Scotland and Northern Ireland. A wet night to come here. Persistent rain, particularly for the mountains of western Scotland. But drier weather finally for Wales and much of central and southern England. Despite some clear spells to the east, it's going to be a mild night for all of us because of this strong westerly airflow. Weather fronts then gradually sink their way southwards. Brighter skies following eventually in the northwest as this cold front clears its way south. But further showers to come in many areas on Sunday. Now, the best of the weather once again will be in the east. Some brighter spells for central and southeast England, and that's where the warmest temperatures will be 14, perhaps 15 degrees. But with that strong westerly wind, it's not going to feel quite as mild as it felt recently.